Casino Guitars again, and talking about why your band and being in a band and joining a band might be just like being in the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Just like that.
I mean, except for you'll have zero money.
Well,
and people to drive you around.
That's true.
No, we were laughing because, Sean, our cat that works with us here, and you've seen him before, he's in a band called the Violet Exploit. Side note, single dropping on July 29th of the year 2022. A big one coming out. Check it out. There's a cool pump up coming to it. So let's all do a thing like on the 29th. Let's all try to download it.
Bam.
Seriously, that'd be fun, right? And then we crash the servers.
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
But more importantly, we're just going to make fun of being in a band for a minute, too.
That's the most important thing.
I think because everyone's like, I'm in a band. It's going to be the
greatest so thing. Cool.
It's cool, all right. It's like, because he came in on, was it Monday morning? And he was just all depressed.
Oh, yeah.
Because then last week he was all pumped up. But they came in Monday morning, though, because he had a bad gig on.
Roller coaster. Emotional roller coaster.
We equate like the gigging cycle to like the sex cycle of a marriage. If it's like not happening or if it's bad, you're all depressed. If you're getting a little bit within a relationship, you're probably like you're a little bit happier. Like things are good. Like you can go do your job, everything's happy. But but then other was not, and grumpiness abounds. We can tell in the guitar shop when everyone's cycles are not synced. The sex cycle. That could be a new thing.
It could be a new. We could start a whole new branch of work psychology, and I don't know.
We're so woke.
That's right.
That's
All right. Yeah.
I know. I was listening to NPR earlier, and I was like, and I love NPR, but it went a little bit far, and I had to actually turn it.
Bastions of facts.
Oh, I mean, they dress their facts in such smooth dialogue that I don't know. Anyway, so what are some of the funny things that have happened to you in your band life that are not so funny, but just the Real Housewives stuff, like the irritating, I can't believe this is real?
I mean, God, I've had guys who are like, leaving their wives for, well, they weren't actually strippers, but we always joked about them as if they were.
I mean, close enough.
Close enough. Yeah, I mean, and so then they get all depressed, and that's always drama, or just, it's almost always involves a member of the opposite sex.
That is fun, because my most present one from way back in the early 2000s was when we were auditioning new bass players, which seemed to be a constant.
Yeah.
And we had this one female bass player. Her name was Kitty Litter. I mentioned her before, maybe, and she was really, really, really bad, but she was really kind of cute, and she offered to sleep with everyone in the band if she could be in the band. So I thought that was a great audition.
You're like, well,
the other guy in the band didn't think it was. He thought he voted no. So the other co-leader. But
well, there you go.
I thought that was a fun thing.
Did you get to all vote, or was it just you and him?
It was really just me and him, and then I had to sort of side. I mean, she was terrible at bass, but I mean, you can look past certain things, right? When you're lonely. Have you ever had members drink too much?
No, God, no.
Setting you up for that.
Oh,
right?
Lord. I mean,
and just forget things during shows, or forget they have shows.
All those things. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've had drummers fall off their throne in the middle of sets because they, were just very drunk. Couldn't use the word I wanted to use, but I mean, I guess I could have. But I've had people forget things, or I've had band members that, I would tell them important things, not realizing that they were drunk because it's 10 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. You know what I mean? And sometimes band members are drunk on
that happens.
Tuesday morning, and so then they forget important things after multiple times.
I've seen machete and knife fights when there's too much alcohol consumed. And one of my favorites was the one I didn't even see. It's just one I'd heard about from the old World Inferno Friendship Society days. And if you've not heard of them, check them out on the interwebs. And I believe it was Jack Terrycloth, the lead singer and the fearless leader of this motley gang of misfits and anarchists. I think somebody got stabbed in a parking lot at one of the fast food places on tour. I can't remember, but it's just great. There's blood and everything, and everybody's laughing though, having a great time. Just this part of touring.
I mean, it is part of touring. I've seen some physical altercations that were alcohol induced, or
It's usually alcohol. I mean, I can't get into all. I'll talk about the Richard stuff one day, like in a whole separate thing. Like those are hilarious.
I've witnessed some pretty fantastic phone conversations, especially between very drunk band members and like their significant others. I've seen iPhones smashed into the ground, like aha, gotcha, and then only to sober up next day and be like, oh yeah, I smashed my phone. That was dumb.
I shouldn't have said those things.
Right. Just all the fun things.
The emotional like artillery barrage that you can get sometimes within a band is just outrageous.
It can be.
It's just funny. So we can all sort of watch it. We get to watch Sean.
Yes.
Because he's a young guy in this young band that's actually doing really well. Like for like a super new band, like.
And they're pretty darn good.
Yeah, they're good. Like, and they create a little buzz.
Yep.
But it's just fun to watch the emotional roller coasters of needy girlfriends or crazy members of the band and good shows, bad shows.
It's weird for me a little bit because like in the path that I was involved in, like you sort of get to a point where like everyone's sort of sidemen, like professional musicians. There's a point where you hit a certain age where like you're out of that a little bit. Like it works a little more like a business. So
that is true.
There was way less drama. It was literally just show up.
You're just going to your gig.
You just go to your gig. You're not rehearsing like 5 nights a week. You're not with each other all the time necessarily.
Yeah, this is like cats trying to make it. Like everybody's like riding high. Like, hey, we're gonna be famous.
Right.
And they maybe could be. We all hope they do. We like the band enough to like talk about them and give them the thumbs up. And again, July 29th.
Download pre-save.
But then we see bands like older cats like us that like are just formed for shits and giggles, and there's still the drama.
There's still drama sometimes.
It was like bass player said this about me, my playing, and even when I was in like my like hair metal band Falcon Velvet, which I just did with friends, like some of my best friends here, like a heart surgeon and an engineer, a contractor that smoked way too much weed. And James, who from Casino Guitars world, he was our fearless bass player. I was the singer, was fan. But like we had drama in that, and it was just for giggles. But like the two guitar players would just get into it, like over the dumbest stuff.
I think I have seen there's a correlation, like the less you actually stand to gain or like profit, the more drama. Do you know what I mean? Like the gigs that you would think the level of drama, like you should be going to play like Madison Square Garden tomorrow, for the world. Yeah, but you're not. You're playing in so and so's basement, and that's the drama band.
Yeah. Bob's Barbecue Shack. That's something like that. It's really fun. If you haven't been in a band yet and you want to add a little drama to your life, I highly recommend it.
Sometimes the drama is fun.
It will just. A lot of us live these solitary lives. Yeah. We don't get to do much, and it's. Yeah, well, we do, but because we're here all the time and we don't have lives outside of that.
It's true.
Sort of guitar shop corridor. We cease to exist once you exit the doors, unless you have on a Ronald Reagan tank top, shorts, and flip flops.
Ronald Reagan.
God, is that what it is?
That's what it says.
Really? Oh, I was like, God, did you just coin that? That's amazing.
Ronald Reagan.
No,
it says, "Welcome to the party." But of course he's, drinking scotch or with some sort of whiskey.
God bless him.
Has his tie tied around his head, but
that's
whatever.
so good. That's
There's pictures somewhere.
And aliens are gonna look down at us and be like, "Wow, like people were weird on that planet."
Yeah.
Back when they had people, it's like before the cockroaches and the cat robot overlords take over.
They might be peeking back through time right now.
And be like, look at those idiots talking.
Incinerated. Or maybe time's fluid. Or maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we're all downloaded to the
Yeah, maybe this is all a simulation.
God, that'd be awesome.
The holographic nature of the universe.
What a disappointing simulation. I want the Matrix to be perfect.
Well, like obviously it didn't work, Baxter.
I know. But I think
people didn't accept it.
I would accept it. I'll accept it if I'm having like what's that thing? Beef Wellington every night, and I've never had it. I saw it in like Hell's Kitchen back in the day, and that's what I refer to as fancy food now.
All right.
Beef Wellington.
I'm fine with that.
Have you ever had it?
Nope.
It's like the steak that's cooked in like a pastry shell.
Yeah.
No, it's just something the likes of Jonathan and I don't have that partake. Zaxby's is a fine dining experience for us.
Oh God, yeah.
That's when we're like going to spend a bit more.
We're really going all out.
Yeah.
Some days we'll go to Captain D's.
That's a stretch because it's on the road.
That's true.
I do love Captain D's.
Baxter and I have shared a sit-down meal together inside of Captain D's, though.
That's how special I am about certain restaurants.
Just saying.
Well, it's like being in a band, though. I believe like part of it's just the camaraderie. And, like
Yes.
part of life and journey is like it's like you're playing music a little bit. You're playing FIFA. You're smoking. You're drinking. Whatever. That's 80% of the band. 20% playing music, if you're lucky. But just prepare yourself for the drama and enjoy the drama. It's fun. And remember, it's just a simulation. And when you're tired of it, you can quit it and just unplug and go back to your relationship, your marriage, your job, whatever else that you might love or hate. You know, and yeah, I don't know. Anything else you want to add on this crazy shenanigans of being in a band?
I think it's fun. You should do it.
Just we're encouraging everyone to go get a band going.
Relax. Don't be so serious. Have a good
fun,
time.
and enjoy the drama and learn
right.
from it.
Yes.
How to be a better daddy. We're not supposed to whisper, though. Derek says don't whisper.
Derek says don't whisper. We're sorry
don't
if we
whisper.
whispered in the past.
I apologize.
We repent.
Click like, subscribe,
Hit the bell.
and like and subscribe.
And like and subscribe.
And the bell. It's a simulation. Don't whisper. Good night.